Yo, what's good? It's your guy Risky here. We're doing Week 8 NFL predictions. Last night was the Packers-Cardinals game. I don't know what the spread was, but I would have taken the Packers. I'm just going to be honest. I thought they were going to win the game no matter what. Let's get right into it. Please like, please subscribe. Please, please. Anyways, CBS is acting up right now. Kind of getting me mad. But Buffalo, Miami, the spread right here is going to be in the middle, 14. I'm going to give the Bills. The Bills played Miami this year. I think they blew them out. Actually, shut them out 35 nothing. So I'm going to go with Buffalo here. I feel like that's an easy pick. Panthers, Falcons, both. Well, Carolina has been on, what is it, a 4-game losing streak. Atlanta has kind of picked it up the past few weeks. I am actually going to go with Atlanta here. And the fact that they lost to the Giants, Carolina, I really think Atlanta has a high chance of winning here by 3, or actually more by 3. Philly, Detroit. I'm gonna give Detroit their first win. I'm gonna go with Detroit here. I think Detroit's actually gonna win this football game, win their first game. I think they're gonna drive down and kick a field goal. That's how I see it. I don't know. By me saying that, I should actually go with the Eagles. Actually, no, not Detroit. I'm gonna go with Detroit. Okay, let's go with Detroit. Titans, Colts. I'm gonna go with Titans here. The Titans started out pretty inconsistent and pretty funky as a team, but I think the Titans have definitely picked it up the last few weeks. Indianapolis are the favorites, but I think the Titans are going to win this game. I will put my money on the Titans. Rams, Texans, 16. I would take the Rams on this. I think the Rams are going to beat them by at least 16. I don't really know what much to say about this team. Texans are terrible. They don't have anything at offense. The Rams do. Texans also have nothing on defense. Rams do. I don't know. I feel like this week's pretty easy. 10.5 in the Jets Cincy game. I'm gonna take the favorite. I'm gonna go with Cincinnati with 10.5. The Jets have been awful. Zach Wilson is not playing. Mike White will be playing. Jets defense is awful. Cincinnati blew out on Baltimore last week, which a lot of people picked Baltimore, or a lot of people at least thought it would be a closer game if Cincinnati won, which it was neither. So that's what I have to say about that. Steelers, Browns. Browns are favored by 4. I'm going to go with the Browns. I don't know why, but these picks are easy this week. Pittsburgh sucks. Big Ben is done. Their defense isn't too bad. Their offense needs to pick it up. The Browns do need to pick it up too. They need to kind of fix their offense in certain situations, but I still like them way better than the Steelers. Niners, Bears. I'm gonna go with the Niners. After what the Bears showed last week was atrocious. Niners are much better, but I would really love to see Trey Lance out there. I love Trey Lance. It just I think I said in my last video. It just scares me that he can't beat out Jimmy Garoppolo. That scares me because I love Trey Lance. I thought he could have been a very good quarterback coming out of college, but the fact that he can't beat out Jimmy Garoppolo, like that does scare me a little bit. But no, I think Chicago has a lot of issues on offense that they need to fix that San Fran will kind of control. I think San Fran's going to control the football game with their defense, to be honest. And then the offense is just going to sit back and be very inconsistent all game, and their defense will win in the football game. Jaguars, Seattle. I'm going to give this one to the Jaguars. I don't believe in Seattle. Geno Smith is a bum. Alex Collins is okay. Seattle's defense has been stepping up, but it's nothing great. I think Jacksonville is going to push it out this week. I think they're going to take advantage of Seattle's weaknesses on defense. Seattle, I think that's the end of an era, which I think is crazy because a lot of people my age who are like mid to late teenagers, we've all experienced this Seattle team. And it was just, it's amazing. Seattle, I would have to say, is probably one of my top 3 favorite teams in the league. Like, just one of my top 3 favorite teams just because growing up watching them. It's sad seeing what's happening to them. Patriots, Chargers. Chargers are the 4.5 point favorites, and I'm gonna go with the Chargers, as I just think they're way better than I thought they would have been. Their offensive line is very solid. Justin Herbert's having a great year. Their defense is very stepping up. It depends really what they're gonna do with Mac Jones. Are they just if he has time in the pocket, I can see them making this a close game. But if their defense could actually get pressure to him, then no, I think the Chargers are gonna easily squeeze this one out. Washington Broncos. I think it's gonna be the Broncos bounce back game. Seriously, the defense hasn't played too awful. I think their defense could actually very much stop Taylor Heineke for sure. It's just the Broncos' offense has to start stepping up into the team that they were the first 3 weeks, which I don't know if they are capable of, but I don't know. I don't really know. Teddy Bridgewater has to definitely step up, but Vic Fangio is definitely going to be fired. I think it should be interesting what's going to happen to the Broncos after this year. Saints Bucks. Bucks are only four. I'm going with the Bucks. Bucks are only 4.5 point favorites, which I'm actually very surprised. I'm taking the Bucks all day. I would actually bet money on the Bucks. I don't know. I don't know why, but oh my goodness. Minnesota Dallas. I'm taking Dallas. I think Dallas is gonna win this game. Their defense has heavily stepped up, heavily since last year, even the past few weeks too. Their defense is playing very good. The offense, I said this before the season too, and I got criticism from a lot of friends and family that I said Dallas is going to be a good team this year, and I got so much hate for that shit. We are seeing it. Dallas is a good team this year. They're actually contenders in my opinion. I'm not saying Super Bowl contenders, but I definitely think they're going to get a win in the playoffs. I truly think they're going to get a win in the playoffs. And now we get the Monday game, Giants Chiefs, and the Chiefs are 9.5 point favorites. And I am going to give that to the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Chiefs, and I think the Chiefs are going to have a bounce back game. I think this is going to be the game that's going to give them confidence and uplift their season. That they kind of need it. The Giants, I feel like people overreacted last week just because they played the Panthers, who had no Christian McCaffrey. But the biggest thing is Daniel Jones definitely stepped up into a quarterback people wanted him to be. He didn't have a starting left tackle. He didn't have his number one receiver, number two receiver, number three receiver. He worked with his number four, five, and six with no starting left tackle, like I said again. And he was able to make it work. They were able to drive down here and there and actually score a little bit. But still, I think the offense won't be too bad with Kansas City. I just think the Chiefs' offense is just going to have a field day. So that's what it was. This kind of went by pretty fast because I feel like this week the bets were kind of easier. I don't know why, but the game seemed a lot more predictable, at least in my opinion. But please like, please subscribe. We're gonna see you later.